gonna be a good year, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, everybody? Joel here from State 48 Exotics, and here we are back in the snake room, finally. I took a little bit of a week hiatus off. I had just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it just all piled up, and YouTube was one of the things that I had to push back a little bit. So for that, I apologize. We are extremely late on the due dates of getting these videos out, but we're here. We're finally here. So without further ado, let's just kind of jump into today's topic, which is future pairings. Super excited to do this video. That was kind of one of the other things that pushed this back is like every snake, I came in here 3-4 days ago to do this video. Every snake I pulled out that I wanted to show was in shed, was in shed, was in shed. I was just like, gosh, you gotta be kidding me. So then I was doing that like typical, oh, this snake's in shed. Oh, of course, would you know this snake's in shed? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hold off and film this at another date. And so also really quick, before we get too crazy into this, I'm gonna show 3 of like my most anticipated pairings for this season. One of which though, I'm gonna cut, and that is gonna go over to Predator BP. Richard over there has asked me to do a collab video with him, which I'm super excited about. So probably the most anticipated pairing, if everything goes right, will be actually featured on his channel over there. So links in the description below. This video will probably go up before, but be on the lookout on his channel for that 3rd and final pairing that I'm super excited for. Okay, and what's really cool about this year actually too is that this is, I think, gonna be my first year that snakes produced here will be breeding here. So that is like tremendously exciting. That's one of the things that like, it's all about these like little mini milestones, you know, as you're like going along on this journey. And so having some snakes that were hatched here and grew up here and, you know, just all that like time and effort put up through like the lineage of that be now maybe breeding this year it's pretty dang cool. I'm super happy for that. So with that though, these will be males. This was last season, 2018. So, you know, they're about a year old. You never know with first year males if they're really gonna get the job done, but I'm still super excited for it and we are gonna try. We are definitely gonna try. And with that being said, here's our first dude on the list. So we got this guy right here who is a fire yellow belly clown, Pos Het Pied. But if you can tell from that ringer, I would be willing to bet this dude will be proving out to be Het Pied. So you can imagine where he will be going, straight into that clown pied project that I am so adamant about over here in these parts. But I have a first year female actually this year that should be ready to breed and ready to get going. I'm super excited to get her into the lineup this year. She is on a little bit of a smaller end. She's like 1,400 grams right now, but I think by the time that the breeding really takes place, we'll be sitting really pretty. So we'll get her out here in a second, but I really wanted to show this dude off. All right, and so hopefully here is that male's girlfriend this year, and this is Daenerys. She is a piebald, as you can clearly see from just the way she looks, I reckon. But she is 100% Het 4 clown. So, you know, from that pairing, because he is a clown, we are gonna get 100% double hets at worst case scenario. Let's say he doesn't prove out to be Het Pied, at least at a minimum, everything that comes from that is gonna be a normal 100% Het clown, Het Pied. And that right there is good enough for me because you would assume that at least one of those is gonna be a female and something that I can hold back for myself, because in the end, I am a selfish breeder. I am breeding entirely for my own projects and my own plans and everything looking forward. Either way, this is an exciting year for Clown Pied for me. We have two females that are going to be ready this year, and I actually have a couple males might be able to get into the running. So it's actually going to be kind of a harder decision on the male end than it is going to be on the female end, but it's not a bad thing to be in. And so last season we were lucky enough to produce a Fire Clown Pied. I already know what they look like. They're stunning. This is an incredible snake. I don't know, I've never seen another one made. This could be a world's first. If it's not a world's first, I'm sure it's more rare, I guess, out there in the Clown Pied project. So that pairing could potentially make us a Fire Yellow Belly Clown Pied, and I think that is gonna be insane. Like the Yellow Belly in Piebald in itself, like, brings out so many cool colors. They're so bright and they're so vibrant, and then adding fire to that is just gonna put such a good mix on this project, and just another piece of the puzzle moving forward. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I'm really excited for that pairing. I'm really excited for that dude to prove out. I know he's gonna prove out 100%, never a doubt. He's gonna prove out to be Heifer Pied. Okay, so next up is probably hands down my most anticipated pairing of the entire season. And if this all goes right and this all goes perfect, this will probably be the single most important pairing for State 48 Exotics ever. Probably, I would say arguably even future. Like, even if this pairing goes great and everything works out perfect, this will be probably the best pairing we will ever make, because I think what it'll do for the brand and for us here at State 48 Exotics is gonna be instrumental for years and years to come. So without further ado, if you haven't guessed yet what this is, we will show this right now. So here she is. This is Queen, the super normal. She's sitting at 1,800 grams. She didn't go last year. She is a big, happy, ready to go mama this year, and I couldn't be more excited to have her. Super pumped for this. So obviously this isn't a super normal. That's sort of an ongoing joke, I feel like, that's been going on. This is Queen, as I had said before. She is 100% double het for Sunset Pied. So Sunset, if you don't know what Sunset is, just jump on Morph Market and check that out. But for, I feel like the overwhelming majority, Sunset is like one of the coolest morphs ever to me. It's bringing out a color palette that is unique to ball pythons, and I think there is some really true gems that will be unlocked out of that project. And as you know, as I had mentioned prior, Yellow Belly and Pied really brings out the oranges and the vibrancy of those two genes. And I think Sunset with the rusty red undertones and Piebald with the oranges that just a standard Pied brings is gonna make for, arguably, it's gonna be the best Sunset combo. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the best Sunset combo. It's gonna be even better than that Sunset Clown. I'm gonna say it right now. This is gonna be better than that Sunset Clown. And Matt Byram's Sunset Clown is magical. So I cannot wait for this girl to go this year. This is hands down the coolest, biggest project we're working on over here. Yeah, we kind of got skunked on it last year. She was ready. She was at that like 1,500 gram mark. The male just couldn't get it done. He was nervous. He was a scared male. His first time breeding. He just wasn't ready. This year though, I think he's ready. And we're gonna pull him out right now. All right, so here he is. This is King. You know, visually they just appear normal on the outside, you know, wild type. The colorations on the wild type animal I think is still strikingly beautiful. And as you can see here, we got those tracks running down the belly and into the tail. It's gonna be a good year, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a good year. We're gonna nail those odds. Ooh, I cannot wait. Even if we could just hit one sunset, 66% pass het pied, I would be over the moon on that, you know, just to see a sunset. I remember when sunsets first came out back in the day, and I was just mind blown by the color and how pretty they were, and it was a goal of mine. From that moment, I had to figure out one day how to get one of those snakes. This is hopefully gonna be how I get at least the sunset, hopefully the sunset pie. I'm so stoked. I am so stoked on this project. So yeah, biggest project of the year right here for us. Can't wait. I cannot wait for this project to take off. And you know, Odds Gods. We got the Odds Gods crew here, you know. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so this is the portion where I said I was gonna cut to Predators BP channel. If you want to check out the rest of this pairing, you got to jump over there and check that out. It'll probably be up a few days after this video is posted, but I'm super excited to do the collaboration with Rich. It's a really cool thing he's been doing. He's been doing it with a couple other breeders around the community, and I think it's a great idea, and I was honored to be asked to do it. So if you want to see the rest, jump on over there, and if you don't, I'm sure at some point we'll probably give you another sneak peek. And also, if you're gonna be at the Phoenix Reptile Expo this here weekend, I think it's November 15th or 16th or something like that, Saturday and Sunday. It's out in Mesa. If you want to stop me and say hi, that'd be cool. We got a whole day to do stuff there. So really excited about that. Always fun to go and show some support to the local shows and everything like that. Anyways, without further ado, I hope you're all having a great morning, night, evening, whenever you may be watching this, and we will for sure be seeing you all later.